Alright, so I'm under my 87 Jeep J-20, and you learn something new every day. I went underneath with a couple of wrenches. Was it a 1/2 inch? Was it a 9/16? Was it a 3/4 inch? It was none of them. It was a twist off, like with the little tab that you just grab and twist. I'm hoping that's what this is. Never seen anything like it. That's possibly the ugliest looking drain plug I've ever seen. Well, let's see what it is. Is it going to twist off? Is it going to mean I got to replace this oil pan? Well, it's loosening, or at least it's getting easier to turn. What in the world kind of contraption is this? There we go. Well, looks like I'm going to be looking for a new oil pan. Oh, here we go. It's got a big rubber washer that doesn't seal all that well. This is going to make a mess. Well, I guess as long as it keeps the old oil from dripping out, I can't complain too much. There we go. That's kind of captive there. Maybe it just meant to be loosened a quarter turn to let the oil drain. Well, that's kind of sketchy. It's not factory. Sort of did the job, sort of didn't. Although with all the oil under a truck this old, who knows where it all leaked from. So, I'll let that drain out. Not get oil splurting everywhere with the wind blowing it like a fan. That's pouring out pretty quickly, but that is dirty oil. Might as well hold it here. Bear with me. I don't know if that's some kind of quick repair for threads that have been stripped out, or if it's some kind of convenience quarter turn to let it drain out. Well, I got it now. I get to examine all the linkages and other things under here that have seen better days. Alright, we're slowly draining out. Still draining. It's got to be getting to the bottom. Still draining. And almost there. Well, it's still draining. Still draining. While you're under waiting for your truck to drain out, you can always take a look at all the things that need replacement. Now this is pretty much everything. Brake lines, linkages, gaskets. There we go, almost done. Let's see what it's going to be like to tighten this thing up now. Well, it's still draining. Look at that. Look at that, would you? Would you look at that? Alright, that's enough. I have no idea what this is threading into. This is new to me. Is it catching? Seems like it's catching. Doesn't seem like it's sealing, but it seems like it's catching. What is that? Maybe, I'm guessing it's a repair. Someone stripped out the threads. Got an oversized drain plug kit with a big rubber washer. Alright, onto the oil filter, which on this truck is a twist-off canister type under the front passenger side. Will it come loose? Oh, with some force. Wasn't sure if I would need this filter wrench. Oh, I did. That has not been off in a while. Now, as soon as it breaks the seal, there's a chance a lot of this oil is going to leak out. So, let's see. Here we go. Starting to drain. I could wait for it all to drain out. That's going to take a while. Now, I've got this filter in my hand. How in the world do I get it out of here without spilling everything? Well, maybe behind the axle. Let's see. Yep, now I can drain it. Service Champ OF4615. Only the best. At least the gasket stuck to the canister and not to the lock. As always, lubricate the gasket. On this truck, makes no sense trying to fill the filter with some oil. Is that all clean? That's cleaned. This is fun to do one-handed. Oh, there we go. Once it starts going on, you know it's on. On. Now just got to give it a good quarter turn by hand. Once I get oil off my hand, give it some friction. There's no real good way to get a hand up there. Hand tight is all you want. Finally, time to fill her up with oil. On the AMC motors, such as this J-20 has, could not be easier to fill. Right smack dab at the top is the opening. Regular quart bottles, just pour the neck right in there. With a big 5-quart container, it helps to have a funnel. And again, pour with the spout at the top. And it's going to take at least 5 gallons. $5 gallons. I said 5 gallons. I meant 5 quarts. Diesels take 5 gallons. This takes 5 quarts. This thing is leaking from everything. Leaking coolant, leaking oil, leaking transmission fluid. I got a new set of filters. Time to get this into shape. Alright, that's about as much as I can expect to get out. Let's check that dipstick. Wipe off all the old oil. Let's see what we've got. Alright, well, there's oil in there, showing past the full mark, but that's because the filter is empty. Time to start her up. Time to start her up. Prime those oil passages. And see where she sits. Previous owner converted this to a manual choke. No idea whether that was necessary or not. Got to rebuild the carburetor, find out. I do like that they made sure to double nut the air cleaner lid so that doesn't come loose. Oh, there we go. The bottom nut was just a spacer. As fate would have it, I found the original wing nut down along the frame. They must have dropped it many years ago. Well, now I got this loose. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, the quart air cleaner. Yep, that could use a change. Oh, that's so much better. I'll have to take care of that lid at some point. This wing nut has not been used to thread down an air cleaner in approximately 20 years. Well, I'm going to have to run a bolt through it to get it started. Well, there we go. No bolt needed. Yeah. Factory restored. Now let's check that dipstick. Now that the engine has had a chance to drain back down all the oil, fill up the passages. Let's see what we got. And she's at full. No idea if you can see it. That's nice fresh oil. This truck's been sitting for, well, who knows how long. It was used as a plow truck before that. It's not rusted out, which is the best thing you can say about these J-20s. Up here in the Northeast. It was modified with a plow. A lot of things were hacked onto it. They've got a, goodness gracious, they got a flex fan held on with electrical tape. That's not safe. This needs a going over. I'll do that. But it runs well for what it is. All right.